r/ask on Reddit. What's the dumbest way you have been injured? Couple months ago, I bought a nice butterfly knife. I was learning a trick and dropped it and got my leg a little. Went to show my roommate what I did, except I meant to just do the action of and accidentally stabbed myself worse than the first incident. To make it worse, I didn't set down the knife, which was now open when I went to roll up my pant leg and stabbed myself in the thigh. I moved into a new apartment where the bed was on the opposite side to the one I was used to. My first night sleeping there. Alarm goes off, time to get up. I, half awake, smacked my head into the wall with full force. Got a black eye and quite an unsightly bruise. For weeks I had to convince people that I, indeed, am that stupid and that my boyfriend isn't beating me. Racing my brother to get to the best seat in the car when we were younger. Didn't see the canoe on top of the car, hanging over. Smack! Acted on the call of the void and put my fingers in a toaster to see what would happen. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Got a brand new chef knife as a gift for completing a cooking course at a local soup kitchen. First time I used it, I was dicing up some potatoes for dinner and wasn't paying attention, resulting in my hand slipping and driving the knife through 3 fingers on my non-dominant hand. This happened right as the pandemic started, so last thing I wanted to do was go to the hospital. And since I'm first aid certified, I just dealt with the wound myself. That being said, the cuts were quite deep and really should have been stitched up, so I ended up losing a bit of blood while waiting for it to clot, and ended up passing out and smacking my head on the kitchen floor quite hard. My wife, who has no idea this has occurred as she was sleeping, woke up just a few seconds before I passed out, and as soon as she saw my bloody, fat carcass hit the floor, freaked out, ran to help me, tripped over her own feet, and broke 3 toes. This house has a lot of dumb. I broke my ankle trying to jump over a laundry basket. The laundry scattered and my broken ankle landed on a shirt that my sister wanted to wear that day. So to make matters worse, she pulled the shirt out from under my ankle, causing it to feel like it was being broken again. Meanwhile, the foreign exchange student that was living with us saw the whole thing and was laughing her ass off like 4 feet away. Punched myself in the jaw and dislocated my shoulder, putting on a bra. I just bought a knife and I was testing it while I was driving. The knife was one of those as seen on TV sharp utensils, and I just couldn't wait to get home to unpack it. And then I had to swerve. My car still has blood stains. Maybe it was the one where I jumped like Bruce Lee in the hallway and stopped myself mid-air before kicking the curtain I jumped to kick, and ended up spraining my left ankle really badly. It still hurts sometimes, even now after a whole year. Was gonna test one of those Swiss Army knives and it ended up with a cut in my thumb. I patched it up and then cut myself again when I tried to close it. Took my kid sister's scooter and crashed it in a failed attempt to jump onto the curb. Broke my left wrist. I was reading an article about how to avoid accidents, and I tripped. Okay everyone, that concludes this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and comment, and I will make some more. Thank you for listening.